Gamescom, a gaming convention where you can find the newest and earliest announcements of your favorite games like World of Warcraft, Pokemon and many more. Of course, there are also a lot of indie games that were shown at Gamescom. And today I want to share a few that looked promising and have added to my Steam wishlist. Some of them have been released already, or have demos available right now. Hello, my name is Sander and I went for the first time to Gamescom in 2025. On this channel I make reviews and first impressions about many kinds of games. If you would like to see more short reviews and first impressions about many games, make sure to subscribe. Alabaster Dawn. Alabaster Dawn is an action-adventure RPG game with combat that looks clean and fast-paced. In Alabaster Dawn you can explore a changing world, solve puzzles and use different weapons to defeat your enemies. The art style of the game looks lovely and in some way made me think of Pokemon Ranger. The game will be available on Steam and the release date is yet to be announced. Element's Destiny. Element's Destiny is a 2D anime RPG game with a turn-based combat system and will be available on Steam, Nintendo Switch, Xbox and PlayStation. The moment I saw this game I immediately thought of the Nintendo DS era with a bunch of RPG games. So if you like those types of games, Element's Destiny might be for you as well. Element's Destiny can be played in English, however, the audio is currently only available in German.
Okay, Sie kommen. Bereit? Kraft meines Inneren.
And I have no idea if the audio will be in English one day. But since the UI and subtitles are available in English, this wouldn't bother me. If you would like to give it a go, the demo is available on Steam as of making this video. Always With You. Always With You is an action-adventure game where you can use both the character and her cat to solve all kinds of puzzles. The trailer shows a great variety of puzzles and combat throughout the game and the cat can sit on a Roomba. 10 out of 10, where can I spend my money? The Always With You demo is currently available on Steam if you would like to try it out. The planned release date is Q4 2025. And I definitely want to try this one out when it releases, since I always love action-adventure games with lots of puzzles. Aquapark Tycoon. Aquapark Tycoon is a tycoon game about, well, aquaparks. Games like these always make me think about Rollercoaster Tycoon and Zoo Tycoon, where freedom seems almost endless. It seems you can make loads of water slides, and you will have loads of freedom making the pool. The trailer shows well what you can do, and you can try the demo out on Steam right now. The release date is planned to be sometime in 2025, and according to the Steam text it even supports LAN and online co-op mode. Aethermancer. Aethermancer is a creature collecting roguelike RPG with turn-based combat. Any game with a great turn-based combat system and many different types of characters, monsters and ability is a big yes from me. The demo is available on Steam as we speak, and the game has a planned early access release date in less than a month, which is exciting. The release date for the full game is currently unknown. Tales of Seikyu. Tales of Seikyu is a magical, relaxing RPG game where you can grow your farm, decorate your home and explore the world around you with your yokai powers. The art looks beautiful and it seems you can fly to explore too. If we look at their roadmap, we see additional villagers and romances combined with more quests, character customization and pets in the making. Of course, this is all subject to change, but this seems to be a nice roadmap for 2025. Right now, the game is available in early access if you would like to give it a go and support the developers. The game is only available for Steam. If you like games such as Stardew Valley, Animal Crossing and Harvest Moon, this game would most likely also spark your interest. Dyson Sphere Program. Dyson Sphere Program is a sci-fi base building game in space where you can explore the universe when the automation starts to flow. You can customize your character however you feel like, and just like Victorio, you must defend yourself against the dark fog. The game is currently available on Steam and has been in early access since January 2021. The release date of Dyson Sphere Program is currently unknown, but the game seems to have tons of content already in its early access state. Echoes of Mora. Echoes of Mora is a mysterious exploration game where you can solve all kinds of puzzles. The world in Echoes of Mora seems to be completely underwater, where you can explore the sunken world with the options of regular PC mode and VR mode. Echoes of Mora seems to be mostly story driven, where you need to unravel the story behind Mora's missing brother in his underwater world. The demo of Echoes of Mora is currently available on Steam and the release date is yet to be announced. Of course, if you like any of these games, make sure to wishlist them on Steam and subscribe to my channel to see all kinds of reviews and first impression videos. The Edge of Allegoria. The Edge of Allegoria is a turn-based RPG game with the art style of the old Game Boy Color time. The first thing that came to mind was the first Pokemon games, especially with their well thought of slogan. The demo is available on Steam, but the game has been fully released on Steam and Nintendo Switch since December of 2024. Attuned. Attuned is a roguelike RPG game where you either alone or with friends venture into different dungeons. Games like these always catch my interest, just like Fellowship. You can make different builds within each dungeon and progress your character outside the dungeons. I wonder what kind of dungeons will be available when it releases on Steam, which the date of is currently unknown. This is definitely a game you should try out once released with your friends if you like dungeon crawling in MMORPGs. Piggy 1 Super Spark. Piggy 1 Super Spark is a single player 2D pixel anime style platformer with loads of cool mechanics to play through the different levels. The game has two characters who find a newborn baby at the start of the game and are destined to find out who the newborn baby belongs to. My friend played the demo of this game at Gamescom. The game felt smooth and interacting with the different mechanics felt great when performed correctly. The planned release date for this game is somewhere in 2025 on Steam. Wonderfall. Wonderfall is an action-adventure game where you explore a dystopian Paris, where you solve puzzles and use your sand powers to change the world. The art style looks lovely and the game focuses on story and exploration. The kind of puzzles seem to resemble the puzzles my friend and I have encountered in the game series We Were Here, but in single player form. The game will be available on Steam. Right now it states that it should have released in August, but you cannot buy it. This seems to be a mistake and it is unclear when it will be released. Fae Fauna. Fae Fauna is a creature collector fantasy RPG game where you create your own team to fight with, combined with a more classic crafting RPG style. Looking through the Steam page we notice a lot of different crafts to play with, which looks promising. In Fae Fauna you have the option to customize your home. You mustn't forget to take good care of your pets while doing so. The game will be released on Steam and the release date is yet to be announced. The Lonesome Guild. The Lonesome Guild is an action RPG game where you play cute characters with different kinds of powers. Throughout the game you can freely switch to explore the world and fight enemies. The game looks lovely and seems to be mostly, if not fully, hand-drawn. The game launches later this year in October, but if you would like to try the demo, you can play it on Steam. Collector's Cove. Collector's Cove is a cozy farming simulator on a boat. The boat seems to be sailing around the area by this sea creature. The game features different kinds of islands to explore and to find rare crops. But while sailing to the next island, you can customize your home, expand your farm, or just fish while enjoying the view. The game will be available on Steam somewhere in 2026, but the demo is available right now if you would like to try. Starbirds. Starbirds is a game focused on resource management while claiming nearby asteroids to mine resources and advance in technology. You might have seen this art style before. That is because the game is from the creators of Kurzgesagt. In this game you can build however you feel like on any asteroid, while progressing through the campaign. The demo is currently available on Steam, and the game is planned to be released somewhere this year. Of course, all the listed games will be linked in the description. While trying to add a few games to my wishlist, I noticed some were already in my wishlist, such as Lance Island, where you explore an open world, either alone or together, to survive the dangers the game has to offer. Released since June this year on Steam. Outbound, where you live in your own van, either alone or with friends. You can add a lot to the vehicle while you explore the world. The release date on Steam is currently unknown. And of course, Nice Day for Fishing, inspired by the world of Viva la Dirt League, an action RPG centered around fishing and has been released since May this year. Of course, there were many more indie games shown at Gamescom, and just because it didn't grab my interest, doesn't mean it wouldn't grab yours. Make sure to check them all out, and don't forget to subscribe to not miss any review or first impression video. I might make some about any of these in the future. I hope you enjoyed. See you next time, bye bye!